What if I told you there was a warrior in Greek mythology so powerful, the gods had to bury him alive just to stop him? Stay with me, because this is a story you won't forget. Welcome, seekers of forgotten legends and timeless myths. You're tuned into Myth or Real, the place where ancient tales are reborn in vivid detail. If you're drawn to stories of gods, heroes, and monsters that blur the line between history and imagination, you're in the right place. Today's tale? One of transformation, defiance, and immortality. This is the legend of Caeneus, the warrior who defied the gods, the elements, and even death itself. But before we dive deep into this mythical odyssey, a quick reminder. If you enjoy these epic journeys, hit that like button, subscribe for more mythical deep dives, and ring that bell. It helps me immensely, and it costs you nothing. Also, drop a comment below. Who's your favorite mythical character? Kings, warriors, demons, angels, gods, or beasts? I want to know what legends you'd follow into battle. In the quiet hills of Thessaly, before the age of monsters and men locked in eternal war, there lived a young girl named Caeneus. She was beautiful, but not in a way the gods could leave alone. As with many mortals who crossed paths with the Olympians, her story would begin with pain. Caeneus was taken by Poseidon, god of the sea, a violent act, not of love, but of force. In the aftermath, Poseidon, perhaps out of guilt or to silence her wrath, offered her a wish. Anything she wanted. Caeneus did not hesitate. "I wish," she said, with fury in her voice, "to never be violated again. Make me a man, strong, invulnerable, untouchable." And so, Poseidon granted her wish. She became Caeneus, no longer a victim, no longer vulnerable. His skin could not be pierced by sword or spear. He walked among mortals no longer as prey, but as a legend in the making. As Caeneus, he rose to fame not for vengeance, but for valor. He was a peerless warrior, his name spoken alongside heroes like Achilles and Heracles, but always with a touch of fear. Not only was he invincible, but he fought with a cold, unwavering will. Some say he joined the army of the Lapiths, a noble tribe from Thessaly, and stood shoulder to shoulder with their king, Pirithous. Then came the infamous battle of the Centaurs and the Lapiths, a wedding feast turned bloodbath. Caeneus, now clad in bronze armor, was the first to rise against the Centaurs. He cut down dozens, his spear glancing off their skin, but never his own being pierced. The Centaurs realized they faced a man who could not bleed. Terrified, they rallied together and hatched a brutal plan. They could not stab him, but they could crush him. With fallen trees, boulders, and brute strength, they buried him alive. The ground shook. A silence fell, and when they dug through the rubble to see his broken body, there was nothing. No corpse, no blood, just wind. Some say he died that day, suffocated and broken. Others, though, believe something stranger happened. They say Caeneus was transformed once more, that the gods, moved by his spirit or shamed by their own cruelty, turned him into a bird, a golden-plumed eagle, or perhaps a hawk, soaring above the battlefield, free forever from mortal chains. No one truly knows. What most people don't know is that Caeneus didn't vanish from myth entirely. In the underworld, during the events of the Aeneid, yes, the Roman epic, Caeneus appears in the fields of warriors who died in battle, still bearing his male form, still silent and proud. Even in death, he refused to return to his old life. And in some tellings, his spirit haunts mountain passes, guiding or warning lone travelers. A ghost neither man nor god, but something in between, something forged by trauma, revenge, and unshakable will. Some scholars think Caeneus' tale was a mythological metaphor, an ancient reflection of trans-identity or the human desire to escape vulnerability. Others see him as a tragic reminder that even invincibility can't shield us from the world's weight. Caeneus doesn't have temples. No great epics are named after him, but his story has lasted thousands of years, passed from lips to scrolls, surviving in fragments. Because some stories are too powerful to be forgotten, even when the gods themselves try. And now, I ask you, what do you think of Caeneus? Warrior, victim, or something more? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And tell me which mythical character you want to see next. Do you prefer kings, savage beasts, fallen angels, demonic princes? Like the video if this legend moved you. Subscribe if you want more stories that time tried to bury. It helps this channel more than you know, and it costs absolutely nothing. This has been Myth or Real. Until next time, may your path be legendary.